my name is Lisa Grace and this is Nailchemy's YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this video.
Okay, so we have got our nail prepped. I've done all the cuticle work. I've popped the tip on, shaped the tip and give it a good blend. So I'm just wiping over the nail with the Kiwi nail cleanser. I love this stuff. Just get rid of any dust, the bane of our lives. So I'm coming in with the nail prep. So this is going to dehydrate the nail. Make sure that goes all over the nail plate. And that dries really quick, that stuff. Which one's my new one? That one. And if you haven't got this, you need it. I will tell you every video I'm going to tell you that you need to buy this. If you've already got it, well done. If you haven't, go and get it right now. $7.99 plus VAT on the website, and it is amazing. I was going to say game changer. I hate that term. It gets used so much, but this really is a game changer. It's like the best double-sided sticky tape for nails ever. It's fantastic stuff. So just give that a couple of seconds to dry. That's my base coat. There's always something I forget. So as with most primers or bonders, this will dry, but it will stay looking wet. So just make sure it's had enough time or enough of a waft for it to completely dry. So coming in with the Nailchemy base coat, put that right up to the cuticle, down the side walls, and give the whole thing an entire coat, and that can go in for a full cure. So I'm going to be using the Skin Aura acrylic gel. I think this is my favourite out of all of them. I just love how natural it is. I say it's my favourite. It's one of my favourites. So I'm just going to squeeze out enough for the nail. That much should do it. Oh, we're on a 60 cure. There we go. That can come out. I thought that was taking ages.
I thought it was as well.
It's like the longest 30 seconds of my life. Right, so transfer that onto the nail. And I've already got my slip solution in my dapping dish. So I'm just going to dab into that and blot off the excess liquid. And then we can start manipulating our aura into position. I've got a little air bubble there. Just going to release that. There we go. So I always like to work at the cuticle first. Tap that into place. I always use my brush at a 45-degree angle so that you don't take your apex out. So I'm coming in at this angle. Pat into your side walls. So my brush is constantly contouring with the nail. And then I can pat and pull the rest of that product down the nail. Keep rotating the nail, keep contouring your brush. Dip back into your slip solution as and when is needed. Pull that down, keep an eye on the thickness. Always check your apex, make sure you're not pulling your apex out. And as well, one thing that I see a lot of as well, especially when I'm training my students, they'll pat their product and then they'll tuck it in on the side like this, and what they've actually done here is they've lapped product under the tip there. So I always say, always check that, always make sure you pull it back out and pop it back on top of the nail, because it's easier to do it now than when it's cured. So keep patting and pulling down that nail, keep an eye on your thickness. So we've got all this excess product on the end here. I don't know if you can see in that light, I've got a little bit of a dip there. That's just because I was showing you what I see a lot of mistakes happening. So I'm just going to sort that dip out. And then continue pulling that product down the nail. And any excess that you've got, you can use your spatula. And I always come across in a downwards motion and break that off. And that little bit that you've just taken off can be used on the next nail. So at this point now we can see the thickness of the product on the tip. So I can have a really good assessment now, make sure that I've got enough product exactly where I need it. enough thickness all the way over from left to right. Make sure there's no product on the underneath. Apex in place, happy that nothing's touching the skin. So when you're happy with that, that can go into the lamp for a full cure. Okay, so when that comes out the lamp, I'm going to give it a wipe over with the nail plate cleanser. Get rid of that inhibition layer. And then I'm going to give this a good file. Okay, when you're happy with your filing, I'm then going to come in again with the nail plate cleanser and just get rid of any dust and dog fluff. Downside to having 2 dogs.
It might be cat fluff.
Well, yeah, this is true. How many cats have you got?
3.
3. 3 cats, mind you. I'm only one behind you. I've got a new kitten, so I've got 2 cats now. Okay, and we are ready for our gel polish application. Oh, we've just had the biggest off-screen dilemma. So the design, oh my God, Dave, what have you done to me? So the design that I was going to do, I was going to use passion fruit because it's a gorgeous purple. It's nice, bright, vivid, bold. And the black design I'm doing on top would look perfect on that. And then I remembered, I don't know how I forgot about this, but I remember Dave sent me some nail mail yesterday. And so I've just burst it all open. And I'm pleased I opened it all off camera because there was a lot of swearing. A lot of, oh, holy sheets. Your holy bedding. So now I'm in a dilemma as to which colour to use. He sent me, what, 5, 6, 7, 8, no, about 12 polishes, I think. Yeah, so I've changed it slightly because this one is just calling to me. Look at this. Look at the freaking sparkle in that. Honestly, I'm so pleased I opened these off camera.
If only they could see my face.
Oh my goodness.
These colours.
Right, so this is from the Prophecy range. This one's called Gecko. And it is hitting me right in the face. And you know it's going to match your ring absolutely beautifully. Okay, so it was going to be a purple nail. So apologies if anybody was looking forward to a purple nail. However, most Celestial designs do kind of come in purples or dark reds. You won't see many in green. So maybe we're being against the grain in a good way with this.
I've been crying out for a beautiful green like this for a long time now.
Not enough people have green nails. They're so underrated. Look at that. And that's only the first coat. Right, bang that in for me, please, Sam. However, that being said, we've not really thought this one through. One of the reasons I originally picked passion fruit is because we're going to do this nail matte. However, now we've got a glittery colour. I'm not sure this is going to work, but we'll roll with it anyway. Because, you know, if you're having a glittery nail like this, the last thing you want to do is bung a matte top coat on it. Because we want that sparkle. But we'll see how we get on. See what we'll do. Because I'm going to have to matte it anyway.
Oh,
and then...
green has got me right in there.
I love it! It's coming up quite dark on the camera. It's more vivid than what it's looking. It's a beautiful emerald green. Right, bang that in for me, please, Sam. Okay, so I'm using Crow from the Prophecy range, and I've got myself a little makeup sponge, and I'm just going to blob a little bit of this in the corner, and you need to kind of let it soak in a little bit. So just squash it a bit, let it absorb into the sponge. Okay, and I'm just going to start dabbing this so you can literally only just see that. We're going to build this up, so careful not to get it on the skin. But if you do, don't fret. We can tidy it up. So I'm going to build this up in layers. So I'm going to do quick 10-second flash cures between each one. So just bang it in. About 10 seconds, please, Sam. So I love using my cosmetic sponges to add detail like this. It can be a little bit time consuming because you have to build up the layers. But I love the subtlety, and it gives a really nice blend to it as well. And you can keep going until you're happy. Okay, pop that in, Sam. So you might have to keep adding. Obviously, it's going to continue soaking up into the sponge. So keep adding little bits. So I'm more so adding this around the edge of the nail, not all the way around. I don't recommend cleaning up with your thumbs either. Use a, use a cotton pad or something.
I was going to say, so it's probably useful to have some cotton buds.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sleep deprived. Leave me alone. Okay, pop that. Right, so I'm hoping you can pick that up on the camera. Just adding a little bit more, and then I think I'm happy with that. So this just adds another layer to the design. It's definitely giving me Hocus Pocus vibes.
Which I haven't seen yet, so no spoilers.
Oh God, you need to watch it. It was amazing. Put that one in. Oh, it was amazing.
I had to watch it till he comes home.
I had medium to low expectations from reviews that I'd seen, but oh my God, I loved it. Sophie loved it. We've watched it twice. Loved it. Okay, so I am gonna, that needs a full cure by the way, Sam. So I'm gonna come in with the velvet matte top coat. I've no idea how this is going to look with the glitter polish. What was it called? Gecko?
Gecko.
Beautiful gecko. So I'm going to matte it anyway because I'm going to be adding some detail with some Artisan paint. And then I can decide after then if I'm going to keep it matte or if I'm going to come in with a gloss top coat. I've got a feeling I'm going to come in with a gloss top coat just because it's a sparkly polish and it really needs a gloss finish. But we'll see. We have options. So you might be able to see those black additions a little bit better now. Okay, pop that in for a full cure, please, Sam. Just making sure I've actually used the right product. I need some sleep. Right, so while that's curing, I'm going to get my Artisan paint out. And I was a little bit cheeky. So Nailchemy have now got these glass coasters on their website that are obviously for your mugs. However, my last palette got absolutely trashed. I'm not really one for looking after my things. So I thought I'd get myself a coaster and it can replace my palette. How does it look? Oh, I love it. Oh my God. Oh, I love it. I honestly didn't think I'd like that. But how pretty is that? Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm happy. It's all good. I was like, oh no, we've ruined it because I'm going to have to. I love it.
A real,
yeah,
like,
I really love it.
Reptilian look.
Like a gecko.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so we are keeping the matte. Okay, right, so. Wrong one. Uno momento. Where's my back? No, it's okay. We'll go with that one. Okay, so I am using the Nailchemy. Oh, right. This one was the 8mm liner, I think. It's one of the older ones or the newer ones. Say what they are. Oh, I need my glasses. Somewhere my glasses.
I have no idea what your glasses
They're the same. Your nail is the same colour as my glasses.
It is.
Yay. Okay, so going to paint a very simple moon. So I'm just loading up my brush. And I'm going to start with the centre of the moon. And I'm going to come round and kick it up. And then come back round. Make sure I'm in on shot. Come back round. Like this. Can you see that? Shall we zoom in? There we go. Now this part of the nail I really want to thicken up. Part of the nail, part of the moon. So this is going to get bigger and bigger. But I always do that little bit just to kind of get a rough shape starting. So take your time with this. And obviously good part with this is that if you do mess up, you can just wipe off and start again. It's not a problem. concentration face on. It's alright, Sam, I don't need it. It's not working for me. No, I've gone too small. There we are, look at that. Wipe over and we can start again. I'm going to go bigger. Did my angles too tight? That's better. This is what we're going for. Got a feeling we're going to have a snoring dog in the background in a minute.
What do you mean in a minute?
Right, just flip your hand over and then bend your finger for me, just because I'm completely at the wrong angle. Put you there, and let's zoom out a little bit. Always move your client around. Make sure that you're comfortable. Looking more like a moon. The other one looked a bit like a crescent. Okay, without knocking it, flip that back over for me. Thank you. Oh, too close. I'm not a very good camera lady. I definitely could do with like an assistant, couldn't I? An official camera person. Right, I'm just going to make the side of this a little bit thicker. Okay,
love it.
Happy with that. Right, just give that a flash cure for me, please, Sam. Just 10 seconds. Load my brush up again. And I'm going to get a very small blob. Focus, there we go, very small blob on the end. And what I'm going to do is place that blob and gently pull it. And gently pull it. Am I in the shot? There we go. And gently pull it. And then...
Do you want me to turn it round again?
Yeah!
Right.
Zoom it again.
You're going to have to position it how you want though.
There we go. And gently pull it. Right, so while I've got you in this position, I'm just going to grab a dotting tool of some description.
We've got a dreaming dog, sorry.
And it's twitching away. There, for me, place that, wait for it to focus. And I'm just going to do a couple of little dots of varying sizes. Okay, flip that back over for me, please, Sam. Lando, it's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. I'm going to make that one a little bit bigger. I'm going to turn that one into a star as well, I think. So I'm going to make that one a little bit blobby. And then come back in with my brush and just pull that out a little bit. Okay, right, I'm going to give that a flash cure. And I'm going to get my white out, a little bit of white. Okay, that can come out, Sam. Giddy ups. And then I'm going to come in again with my dotting tool and add too much on there. Add some very tiny dots in white. Just a couple. And then I need like a needle. Where's my needle? Pause that. And I've got a design needle. Careful not to stab anyone with this. Just gonna dip into my white polish. And these design needles allow you to do some really super tiny dots. Lando. Sam, I need you to stay still, babe. Can't do tiny dots if you're moving.
Sorry, I didn't realise I was moving. I love it.
Teeny tiny dots. Okay, pop that in for a full cure, please, Sam. 30 seconds. And then what I'm going to do, just go over the moon and the big stars with a bit of top coat. Where's my top coat? Up here. So I'm going to use the gloss top coat, the usual no wipe top coat, non-wipe top coat. So I'll be using the 3mm liner again. Just, why isn't my camera focusing? Hates me today. Okay, pop that one out. So just over the moon. Focus, please. Thank you. Just going to top coat the moon. Careful not to get this on the mats. I really like using gloss top coat on top of a matte design. It really contrasts and makes it pop. A little bit on there. Or if all else fails, just gloss top coat the whole thing.
Oh, don't do that.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Okay, bang that in there. What's the word? Lamp. Bang it in the lamp. Full cure, please. Which cuticle oil would you like, Sam?
Anything but kiwi.
Bubble gum.
Is that to go with your nails?
Yes, I've got bubblegum inspired nails. There we go. Drew the world's smallest number 79. It's the gold symbol on the elements table. Number 79 on the periodic table. Very careful. Oh my god, why isn't my camera focusing? There we go. Very careful with your cuticle oil. Try not to get it on the nail itself. Just allow that to seep into the cuticle and wipe away any excess. I'm so glad we kept that matte. Look at that. So that is your celestial nail.
So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit like on that video, drop any comments that you've got down in the comment section below, and more importantly, make sure you hit subscribe so that you get a notification for all of our future videos. All of the products that I've used today you can find on our website, which is nailchemy.co.uk, and I will see you in the next video.